The global footwear industry is not just about shoes. It is one of the most competitive, emotionally driven, and culturally powerful industries on Earth, where every product release can shift fashion trends across continents, influence athlete performance at the highest level, and even reshape luxury identity. And as we continue deeper into the 8 most valuable shoe brands in the world, we uncover not just companies, but entire ecosystems of influence.
Subscribe Luxon for luxury travel guides and dream destinations.
Starting once again with Nike, the global leader that has mastered the art of turning athletic performance into emotional storytelling, where every shoe is designed not only with cutting-edge technology like air cushioning systems, Zoom X foam, and Flyknit construction, but also with narratives of struggle, victory, and human greatness. And this combination of science and storytelling has made Nike more than a brand. It has made it a global symbol of ambition, worn by athletes who break records and everyday people who want to feel connected to greatness, while its dominance in basketball, running, and football footwear continues to set the global standard. And directly challenging this dominance is Adidas, a brand rooted in European craftsmanship and innovation that has built its empire through precision engineering and cultural adaptability. From revolutionizing running shoes with Boost and Ultra Boost technology to dominating football culture through world-class boots worn in major tournaments, while also expanding into streetwear and lifestyle fashion through collaborations that blur the line between performance and identity, making Adidas not just a competitor, but a cultural force that thrives on reinvention and relevance. And then we move into the luxury world, where footwear becomes a symbol of exclusivity, status, and artistic expression, starting with Gucci, an Italian powerhouse that transformed shoes into bold fashion statements, where sneakers, loafers, and high-end footwear designs are crafted with a fusion of heritage craftsmanship and modern street influence, often becoming instantly recognizable symbols of wealth and individuality worn by celebrities and influencers who use footwear as part of their personal brand identity. And alongside it stands Louis Vuitton, one of the most powerful luxury houses in the world, where shoes are not mass products but rare pieces of design art, often released in limited quantities and crafted with meticulous attention to detail, turning footwear into collectible luxury assets that represent not just style but access to an elite global class. And moving into performance-driven innovation, we find Under Armour, a company built on the philosophy of enhancing athletic performance through science, engineering compression-based apparel and performance footwear designed for serious athletes who demand measurable improvements in speed, endurance, and strength, positioning itself as a brand for professionals rather than casual consumers. And then comes Puma, a brand that thrives on agility, bold identity, and cultural relevance, constantly balancing between sports performance and street fashion, collaborating with global athletes and celebrities to stay at the center of modern sneaker culture, especially in football and lifestyle markets where identity and style are just as important as performance. And then we have Skechers, a global leader in comfort-driven footwear that has built its success on accessibility, affordability, and everyday usability, focusing heavily on memory foam technology and ergonomic design, making it one of the most widely worn shoe brands in the world by people who prioritize comfort, convenience, and practicality over luxury or elite performance, proving that mass-market appeal can be just as powerful as high-end branding when executed at global scale. And finally, we reach Li Ning, a rapidly rising Chinese sportswear giant that has transformed from a regional brand into a global competitor, blending cultural identity with modern athletic innovation, especially in basketball and streetwear segments, where it competes directly with Western brands by offering bold designs, technological advancement, and strong cultural storytelling that appeals to younger global audiences. And when we analyze these 8 brands together, what becomes clear is that the footwear industry is not just a product category, but a global battlefield of influence, where brands compete on multiple levels: technology, culture, identity, performance, luxury, and emotion. And Nike leads through emotional dominance and innovation, Adidas through versatility and cultural reinvention, Gucci and Louis Vuitton through exclusivity and luxury storytelling, Under Armour through performance engineering, Puma through agility and cultural adaptability, Skechers through mass comfort accessibility, and Li Ning through rising global disruption and cultural shift. And beyond competition, what truly drives this industry is innovation cycles that never stop evolving, from carbon fiber plates that improve athletic speed, to ultralight foam technologies that reduce fatigue, to sustainable materials made from recycled plastics and bio-based components that aim to reduce environmental impact. While the future is rapidly moving towards smart footwear systems that integrate sensors, AI, and real-time biomechanical feedback to create shoes that adapt to the user's movement, posture, and performance needs, effectively turning footwear into intelligent wearable technology. And at the same time, the rise of sneaker culture has turned shoes into investment assets and cultural currency, where limited drops sell out in seconds, resale markets reach thousands of dollars per pair, and collaborations with athletes, musicians, and designers create global hype events that dominate social media. And in this environment, branding has become as important as engineering because consumers no longer buy shoes just for function. They buy identity, aspiration, belonging, and emotion, which is why these 8 brands dominate not only stores, but culture itself, shaping music, sports, fashion, and digital trends across the world. And as competition intensifies, sustainability is becoming a major battleground, where companies are racing to reduce carbon footprints, eliminate waste, and develop fully recyclable footwear ecosystems, because the next generation of consumers demands both innovation and responsibility. And as we look toward the future, one thing becomes absolutely clear. This industry is far from stable. It is constantly shifting, evolving, and reinventing itself, meaning the hierarchy of today could be completely different tomorrow, and the next breakthrough in materials science, design technology, or cultural influence could instantly change which brand sits at the top of the global footwear empire. Because in this world, shoes are no longer just something you wear. They are technology, identity, investment, and expression, all at once. And the battle among these giants will continue.